So Babs is doing this audio engineering course at a place where it says Kijiji Records. I've never heard of them. In fact, he comes and tells me, do you know of an artist called Kanji? I was like, no, never heard of him. It's like, do you know of a group called Milele? I was like, yeah, because I'm church folk and they were the biggest Christian pop act at the time. So I was like, yeah, of course, the guys who like, they're so big, they even do tours in the States and whatever. Like, yes, those guys. So Kanji was the lead man in Milele, lead singer. So he's come back to Kenya, he set up his own recording studio, and now Babs is working with Kanji. So I was like, okay, that's cool. We kept doing the underdog thing because we were like, we've tried this thing for record labels, guys aren't gonna give us a chance, us guys are gonna do this thing from the ground up. Yeah, so we kept recording songs, but then there was one song in particular that was really, really nice. That it was a collabo between myself, Kevo K-Force, and another rapper known as Max Kinder, but we called him Adnick. So it was the three of us and Babs, and he was like, no, we need a proper studio to do this thing. Now, as he was a student at the Kijiji Records, like audio engineering school, Kanji had a rule. He was like, guys, I don't allow my students to record anything in this studio. It's just to come and learn, and then you guys will go elsewhere and practice what you've learned. But he convinced him. I think he even paid him for a loose Sunday afternoon. He was like, my guys need to come and record this song. He hyped us up. He's like, these are the best rappers in Kenya. It's like, these are the guys who need to record. So Kanji was like, all right, cool. Let's see what you can do. Sunday afternoon, there's no one in the studio, come do your thing. So we went through, we recorded our song, and it was dope. We thought we were on our way. It was amazing being in a studio of that size magnitude. Yeah. And then Kanji got to hear the song, and for some reason my verse stood out to him, and he reached out, and he called me. He was like, okay, yeah, dude, I really like your flow. We don't really sign hip-hop acts to this record label because they were doing Afrofusion, whatever that is. So as he told me, we don't really sign hip-hop acts. We don't do that, but we like you. So would you be willing to collaborate with one of the artists that we're working with? I was like, yeah, most definitely. And he was like, I can't pay you, but what I can give you is a free song and free studio time. I was like, I've made it. Went home, wrote my best rhymes, prepared. I was like, yeah, let's do it. But for some reason, it just felt like it wasn't a right fit. The artist, I don't know, something didn't sit right with me, even after preparing and everything. So I went back to Kanji and I told him, bro, I don't think I'm able to do this. I want to go in a different direction with my music. At the time, I was like, yeah, I want to focus my music on the gospel message. That's what I want to do. And Kanji was like, yo, that's phenomenal. In fact, he started opening up folders on the computer showing me, do you know this artist? I was like, yeah, I've heard of him. I was like, yeah, I've heard of DNG. DNG is a big deal. I was like, yeah, I'm working with him. Have you heard of Dana Seda? I was like, no, I haven't heard of him, but his music sounds great. I was like, have you heard of an artist called Sheila? I was like, yeah, I've heard of her. She's a big deal in the gospel music industry. Like, yeah, these are all the people that we're working with, and I want you to see if you can work with them too. And guess what? Your payment for free track, free studio time still works. I was in. I was sold. There's no way I could have gone anywhere else after that. But bear in mind, I was so young that I could not even sign a record deal. I was 17 at the time. But I kept working, and as I kept working, I got signed to Kijiji Records at some point. And then, which led up to me doing my debut album, The Awakening. Hi, my name is Rigga. For those who might not know me, I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, recording performing artist, and now a producer. The reason I'm doing this series of videos is for you to just come on the journey with me and understand how I got to this place, making music for myself. It's a lot of experience, it's a fun ride. I'm releasing my self-produced EP on September the 14th, 2017. And for those who want to know how they can get their hands on that music, check the links below. And if it's after September the 14th, guess what? It's still at the links below. So follow the link below to get the music.